Hey you, young man, you just got knocked the fuck out. This episode kicked a lot of ass. It was funny, it had some progression, and overall I was just like, Leorio, why are you so raw, bro? Why are you so fucking beast? Like, this episode did a lot of fucking awesome things, and I'm just like, hell yeah, I went into it, I was like, well, you know, what's gonna happen this weekend? Just awesome stuff going on all across the board. For starters, you can definitely see that Killua rattled the cage of his family, because now they got him on some level 4 where they gotta basically babysit him, because you can definitely see that the family, to a certain degree, they really are, like, protective of this thing because they know that Aluka is very dangerous. And I found it quite hilarious when Tsubone took off her... First of all, at first it made me cringe when she ripped the thing. And I honestly say, for the first time ever, where I was like, yes, please do some censorship on that, because I did not want to see that. That was going to make me cringe. I was like, no, please don't let me see the fingernail being ripped off. So good shit there that they showed it afterward where the blood is dripping and everything. So I was like, I didn't want to see it. I'm sorry. But then Tsubone did a quick dip. She was like, nah, I'm not killing myself right here. Later. And just fucking boogied on out of there. And a lot of this episode definitely was focusing on Gon having to heal up. And oh my gosh, the state that he's in. When you bring in a professional from the Hunter Association, Nen Exorcist, and he's like, yo, I'm scared, I can't do nothing for him, he's beyond belief. That also, first of all, emphasizes how powerful Aluka's abilities are. If one of the top of the line Nen Exorcists can't do anything about it, yet Aluka has probably, like, for the most part, the ability to do it, because, I mean, Killua is basically 100% confident in it. Aluka is something really ferocious and nothing to be fucked with as far as that power goes, because I mean, people are quivering in fear of Gon's carnage that he's in, and Killua's like, yeah, no, it's gonna happen. So that wishing ability is on a whole other level. And it's getting really awkward with this whole Aluka situation where Killua's like, hey, that's a girl, I'm not gonna leave a girl with you. And it's like, if I'm correct, I think Aluka is a boy. I don't get what it is. Is it just like Tagashi's little weird shit that he goes in every once in a while with, like, he wants to do like training shit? I mean, if that's what Tagashi's trying to do, it's cool, but it just I don't get it. And I've tried, but I just don't get it what Tagashi's trying to pull at that. And I doubt that that's a Japanese thing. I guess fuck it. And bringing Leorio back into the fold was awesome, because the way things was done in this episode, it was just like, yo, Leorio, thank you for coming back. Now we get one small glimpse of Kurapika, and it was just like he's in this all dark room, he's in a dark suit, and Leorio's calling him and he's pretty much ignoring it. So definitely, first of all, makes you wonder what the fuck is Kurapika up to. This is the only glimpse in like ages that we see Kurapika, and it's just like a very small brief thing of him just like saying, no, I'm not fucking answering the phone. So that definitely makes you question Kurapika's character, as far as like when we started off this adventure with him and everything. Kurapika pretty much was like slowly inching towards friendship and understanding things, but now it's almost as if he's gone back on that when he's just ignoring his friend, especially the fact that Gon is in a fucked up situation. I don't know if he knows that, but if your friend is calling you and, you know, you're just gonna ignore them and not give a fuck, I mean, at the end of the day, I think Kurapika took a couple steps back, as far as like, he just doesn't give a fuck about picking up the phone to them. It's like, whatever, I got my own things to worry about. I don't got time for you guys. But he looks so sick and badass in that old black tux. It's like, Kurapika, please come back to the story soon. And it's interesting how we get clear characterization of what people are like. Like in this episode, Leorio, loudmouth, don't give a fuck. He's screaming on that phone, we're gonna do this hospital thing right now. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. And then Morel's like, no, don't worry, we take care of it. It's like, Morel is a perfect stoner. But hands down, one of the best bits of the episode, and what just made me think so many different things, was when Leorio called Ging out. What a lot of people, I mean, at the end of the day, the Hunter fan base, for the most part, has always looked at Ging as like, we want to see you so bad. You're probably one of the most epic characters as hell, you know, but you're just like many shonen fathers where you're pretty much a piece of shit. And when he called him out, he's like, you're not going to visit your son? Like, your son is on his deathbed, and you're not going to go see him? And he's like, well, did he ask to see me? You fucking asshole! I was like, Ging, I love you, guy. You're fucking awesome, and I want to see more about you, but that's your son, bro. Like, go visit him. And Leorio did what a lot of us wanted to do when he just did that. We get to get an example of his Nen ability, where seemingly he can open up portals of some sort, and he made his arm go through there and knock him out. Now, it looked to me in this episode that Ging, for the most part, foreseen that coming. So that was very interesting. It's almost as if Ging feels like maybe he deserves it. Maybe he felt like, yeah, I'm an asshole. Let me just take this punch or something. Because he looks down and he sees the portal opening. And I'm imagining someone at Ging's caliber, where he's pretty much like one of the top hunters of the Hunter Association, he could have easily dodged out. He probably could detect more or less what was about to happen. So the fact that he took that, it really makes you question Ging and his motives and his abilities and how much of a beast he is. But ultimately, this episode, hilarious. The shit with Subone, all the comedy gold up in here with Kitawa and stuff. But then also, we're getting good progression as far as like the thing with Aluka is really close for him, you know, getting ready to make that wish to heal up Gon. So a lot of good progression, and as well on the election, things is moving smoothly, like they're actually going forward again. So very good episode, hilarious, action-packed progression. It was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna give this bad boy an 8 out of 10. Very good stuff. Leorio, you're the man, bro. Like, Leorio come back into the story, and I'm already like excited and hype, and he's doing great things. It's like, fuck yeah. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Were you excited? Were you hyped? First of all, do you think that Ging seen that punch coming? And if so, do you think that he just took it like, fuck it, I deserve it? Also, what do you think about Kurapika? Do you think that him kind of ignoring that phone call shows, as far as the friendship shit goes, he's kind of like, yeah, you know, it was fun while it lasted, but I got serious matters to attend to, so to speak. And I mean, if the Hunter Association can get a net exorcist that quick, I'm sure Crollo is already free. Kurapika, watch your back. I'm just saying, bro. And just overall thoughts of this episode. It was one of the most fun episodes in a long time of Hunter x Hunter. It was just fun with a lot of greatness going around. So yeah, again, 8 out of 10, very good stuff. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so as well. That'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.